Welcome to our channel and to your daily English practice. These videos are designed with listening and speaking activities to help you become more confident and fluent in English step by step. Each video is divided into 4 parts. First, you'll learn key vocabulary, the most useful words and expressions for today's topic. Then you'll listen to a short real-life story to see how those words come alive in everyday situations. After that, you'll answer a few quick questions to check your understanding on the story. And finally, you'll do some shadowing practice. Repeat a natural-sounding dialogue to boost your pronunciation and fluency. Ready? Let's get into it. Let's explore some essential vocabulary about banking. First up is account, which is an arrangement with a bank to keep your money. For example, we can say, I opened a new account yesterday. Next, we have form, which is a paper with questions you need to fill in. For example, we can say, he filled in a form with his name and address. The third term is to sign, which means to write your name in your own handwriting. For example, you can say, please sign at the bottom of the page. Next, we have fill in or out, which means to write information on a form or document. You could say, please fill in this form with your name and address. Then we have clerk, which is a person who works in an office or bank and helps customers. You could say the bank clerk was very friendly. Next, we have deposit, which means to put money into a bank account. You could say she deposited 50 euros in her account. Finally, we have withdraw, which means to take money out of a bank account. You might say, I need to withdraw 50 euros from the ATM. Listen carefully to the story and feel free to pause or rewind the video if needed. One afternoon, Emma went to the bank to open a new account. A friendly clerk welcomed her and asked a few questions. Do you work or are you a student? The clerk asked. I'm a teacher, Emma replied. All right. Would you like a current account or a savings account? Emma thought for a moment and said, just a current account with a debit card, please. The clerk explained the small monthly fee and showed her the options. Emma chose the cheapest one and continued. Then the clerk gave her a form. Please write your name, address, and profession here. At the end, you need to sign. Emma carefully filled in the form, but when it was time to sign, she didn't notice the correct box. Instead, she signed in the clerk's section. The clerk looked at it, smiled, and said, that's a very nice signature, but this part is for me. Can you please sign here instead? Emma turned red and laughed. Oh no, I'm so sorry. She signed again in the correct place. This time, the clerk said, perfect. Welcome to the bank, Emma. You can come back tomorrow to pick up your debit card. Next, answer the following questions based on the story you just listened. Feel free to replay the story if needed. Where did Emma go? She went to the bank. Emma went to the bank to open a new account. What is Emma's job? She is a teacher. Emma told the clerk she is a teacher. What type of account did Emma choose? A current account. She chose a current account with a debit card. What mistake did Emma make on the form? She signed in the wrong place. Emma signed in the section for the bank clerk instead of her own. Listen carefully to the dialogue and repeat sentences at the pause. When you see the pause button, it's your time to repeat. Feel free to replay or pause the video yourself if needed until you can say the sentence fluently.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to open a bank account.
Of course. We have two options. A savings account, which is for saving money and earning a little interest, and a current account, which is for daily use, like paying bills or shopping. Which would you prefer?
I'd like a current account, please.
All right. With a current account, there are different options. The basic account has a small monthly fee. You can withdraw up to 1,000 euros per day, and you get a debit card. The premium account costs a little more. You have higher limits, and the card has lower fees when you pay overseas. Which option would you like?
I'll take the basic account, please. It's enough for me.
Perfect. Here's the form. Please fill in your name, address, and profession, and then sign here at the bottom.
Don't stop now. Click on the next episodes to take your English even closer to fluency.